Hello everyone, we will present our project's second progress report, which is the design part. This is Berna and I am here with my group mates. To achieve our goals, we did researches and navigated similar web applications to create user stories. Aside from that, we have drawn diagrams to build the skeletal view and flow of the activities in the system. For our system architecture and configuration, Assembleague will be developed following the MVC architecture. We have divided it into two modules, and the interactions of the components will be discussed in the later parts of the report. Upon reaching the deployment stage, we are planning to host it in the Daily Razor. It is a web hosting service that caters Java web applications. We will start with this package and will upgrade as needed. For our database design, this ER diagram shows how our data will be saved. We have four main entities. A user can be an organizer that can manage multiple tournaments or an enthusiast at the same time and vice versa. A tournament will have several matches played by different competing teams. Each team can participate multiple tournaments. It will be up to the organizer to impose additional rules for the tournament. To give us a tour on our interface design, we have here Mary.
So for the user interface, we created the reference to some of the major pages in our application. So to start, we have here the home page for the login users as well as for the non-login. And next, we have here the login page and also the register page where the user can do the register and login. And next, if the user is already logged in, they can find friends to see if other users have the same interests as them or age range or gender to connect with. And next, we have the join tournaments where the user can join tournaments that are already published and where they can see the schedules and view teams. And they can also view their created tournaments where they can publish it so that other users can join. And next we have here the team list and add members page. So here all the teams that are created will be displayed here and the users can add team members as well. And for the format page, this is where the organizer will create matches for the different types of tournaments. We have the elimination and the group page. And the participants page, here the organizers can add more teams and they can also add more players to the respective teams of the tournament. And also if the players is already added, you can see them in the players column. And next we have the schedule page. This is where the organizers can schedule the matches. And for the scoring page, we specify the view of the elimination, type of game format, and the group format. So it's kind of different, but they have the same scoring page, which is on the upper part. Next, if the organizers want to purchase an upgrade in their tournaments, they have this page where they can purchase, and you can see the package details and also on how they can apply those inclusions. And if they purchase the live stream, you can see here that they have the button to view the ongoing matches as well as the live stream. And for the approvals, it is for the admin role, so they have the same functionality and behavior with the organizer, but they have the approvals in which they can approve the purchases of the organizers. And for the functional requirements, we have here Raman.
Thank you, Mary. So, for the non-functional requirements, we have availability in which we will make sure that the application is available to users all the time and there is least amount of downtime. To implement this, we are going with the Daily Razor Cloud Service Provider, which will help us to host our application on cloud. And with the help of a cloud service platform, we will give 24/7 support to our users. Then the second is performance, in which we will make sure that the individual request response time of a functionality does not exceed 2 seconds. And in high workloads, the app response time will not exceed 4 seconds. The third one is the adaptability. The application will be compatible and run with major browsers like Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Safari, and Firefox. We will make sure that the application runs on both desktop and mobile. This can be achieved by using browser emulators, which will help us to test our application across all the browsers. The fourth one is application security. The application will use an encrypted channel for communication, and all the confidential data will be stored in an encrypted format. The fifth one is backup. All the data will be replicated in real time to a secondary location to reduce the window for data loss. All the data from the databases will be backed up on a daily basis. The last one is operating constraints. So, for running the application on devices, there will be some minimum hardware requirements. For desktop, it should be an Intel or AMD processor, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 hard disk, and Windows 8 or above. For mobile, it should be Android or iOS with at least 5 inch of display. So our next topic is sequence diagram.
For the sequence diagram of the organizers, it is a bit complicated, but once the tournament is created, the organizer will be able to update the details or delete the entire tournament. After which, they can now create assigned teams and schedule matches. Scheduled matches can now be started and scores can be updated while a game is in play. Live updates will also be rendered in the public viewing page. After the final game, final ranks and results can now be set and organizer can now close the tournament. For the next sequence diagrams, we have here Pooja.
Thank you, Varna. Yes, the enthusiast player. They are the people who can see the information of poster tournaments even though without registering into the website. But if they want to register for the tournament, they need to do sign in or sign up first, and then they need to wait for the approval from the tournament organizer for entering into the tournament. Additionally, enthusiast player can also see the list of the other users of the same interest, as well as they can connect with them by sending them the friend request for playing together. And the next one is the official players. They are the people who are approached by the tournament organizers. Therefore, they can see the details of the tournaments, but for registering themselves into the tournaments, they can register themselves by using the access code. Once the access code is verified, they need to enter their personal details and they will be entered into the tournament. Last but not the least is the admin. Admin has full control on the all the almost whole the functionalities of the website. They will give permission for making the tournaments by accepting the new tournament request. Also, they can update the tournament as well as they can view the statistics that how much revenue they are going to generate from the tournament. Hence, this is all about the sequence diagrams. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we will be happy to answer all your questions.